Hello guys, today I am again presenting one more video based on the Emperor. I will discuss it as I can. And in a reading, the Emperor can denote a powerful man and the traditional male aspects of rulership and ambition. As the consort of the card third, the Empress, he signifies the husband or other intimate partner who is constant and truthworthy. The emperor is in control on his emotions and comfortable with who is he. Less appealing, depending on your perspective, is his need of conformity. Although he may have ambition, tradition is essential to his happiness. As a general influence or a symbol of the self, he brings balance, security, conventional values. He reveals mastery of life. And also control over territory, and predicts that problems can be overcome with careful planning. If you get this card in your reading, then just expect a very much important event is going to happen, or it is also indication of that you can create any well planning, and then you will definitely get the successful outcomes about what you want, about what you ask the question. The emperor predicts that problems can be overcome with very much careful planning and single-mindedness. Single-mindedness is the key of success. Usually this thing we also know, and the emperor is talking to us. He is telling that we have to very much concentrate on the goal. Don't count your steps. Just know what you have to do and do whatever you can do for solving your situation. The emperor also shows a return to order, so his arrival in your reading is a welcome sign of improvement in your circumstances. The emperor is a card of very much bold man. Also, it indicates a matured man. The emperor is the forerunner of the hermit, who is also a bearded man in our tarot deck. In major arcana, who is having the ninth key. You may also be offered protection when you get the emperor in your readings. That protection can be from someone on whom you trust. You can also trust yourself to make the right decisions. So it is time to live in the here and now and use what practical resources you possess. The emperor is wisdom, the emperor is control, the emperor is representative of your power. If you have not bold feeling in yourself, then you can see the emperor will appear in reversed position or with weaker cards. The emperor is determination. The emperor is determination. The emperor is the skills of others, the determination of yourself. So be the leader and just represent what you can do for presenting yourself. If you get this card from your relationship, then expect a new partner or focusing on practically matters, and future planning is established partnerships, loyalty in love, like that. And in career and finance, money aspects about the emperor indicates that finances get organized and you plan how to balance expenditures. So you can expect to have fairness at work and to be sure of your goals. You will either enjoy the new structure or feel it stiffs your creativity. Usually the emperor is the card of our brain. This is the card of logic. So when this card appears in your reading, don't go with your heart, go with your brain, because the crown of the emperor is having the five stones. Two are red and three are yellow. So they indicates the logical brain is working now. The wisdom message of the emperor, the oracle of the emperor is that take control and you are protected. If I talk about the symbolical influences, then the ram's head, here you can see, this is the ram's head. It indicates that very much power is needed now. There are four ram's heads in this card and they are echoing his number 4. This is first, this is second, this is third, and this is fourth. So they are the symbol of the emperor sign, Aries, the ram. In Egyptian mythology, it was very much important sign, and this is also an aspect of god of sun. The sun god Ra was depicted with the head of ram. So the emperor is very much important card if it comes in your readings, and we have to learn lots of things. If you want to do any type of the readings with the emperor, then you can note some important things. I'll let you know. I'm now going to talk about the emperor's reflections. We can see aspects of the emperor in some minor cards also. The Four of Pentacles for financial stability, the King of Cups, that is also the emperor for love and intuition, the heart aspect of the emperor, the King of Pentacles for generosity and security, that is also the earthly part of the emperor, the physical body. The King of Swords is also the emperor's reflection in our tarot minor arcana, that is for the intellect, the mind aspect, and the King of Wands, the part of our creativity and communication, that is also the reflection and the other phase of the emperor, the soul aspect. So if you want to do any reading with the emperor, then you can put this card from your deck and lay him before you in the center of spread and ask about your situation, past issues, hopes and fears, and then get one card, the outcome. The emperor is very much active card, that is why this is the card of present. The emperor is having the beard, so this is the card about the past issues. This is the card of boldness, so it is also having the greater influences on our hopes and fears. And this is the card of organization, the management of our circumstances, or also about anything. So just pick one card, the outcome. So this was the emperor, what I was feeling right now, that I was sharing here. One of the emperor's historical emblems is the black eagle, which appears on his hat in the Visconti Sforza tarots. The bird was an insignia of the Visconti family and the Holy Roman Empire, which gave the family official permission to bear it. The historical emperor may be Vincles of Bohemia, who married into the family of Roman emperor. Anyways, I will not share here more historically aspects which I noted from internet. So this was the emperor, and if you get this card in your reading on reversed position, then the emperor is power hungry and excessive in his demands, a negative king, and represent the negative traits associated with traditional masculinity, such as being domineering, controlling, and even cruel. So greed is another aspect of the emperor when it appears in your readings on reversed positions or as reversed card, whereas the upright king, the emperor, knows his boundaries, The reversed emperor does not know where to draw the line and may use excessive force or persuasion to get what he wants. So this card therefore shows issues. This card therefore shows issues with authority figures and other potentially dominating individuals who are run by their egos and arrogant nature. The reversed emperor is also indicator of bad political situations, diplomacy, a very much bad natured boss. So just be protected and be careful if you get this card on your reading as reversed card. Guys, if you learned some things from this video, then please note down on your diaries. And I was just speaking in fluency, so shared lots of things, and if I skipped some points, then please comment anything so that I can let you know that which things I just skipped in my talk with you on YouTube. I will definitely post on the another video based on the emperor. And guys, if you want to get your readings, then please contact me on my numbers are in descriptions. Thank you so much. God bless all.